Welcome back, students, to our maths class, chapter 8, divisibility. Okay, students, so in our last video, we completed chapter 6. Okay, and after chapter 6, chapter 7 is omitted for this particular year. And therefore, we are going to begin now with chapter 8, divisibility. We have studied about divisibility in our earlier standard. Okay, there we have studied the test for divisibility for 2, 5 and 10. Okay, so let's revise what we have studied about the test for divisibility of 2, 5 and 10. Okay, so the test for divisibility for 2 is that if a given number has 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8 in its units place, then that particular number is divisible by 2. So here I have written some examples. 42, 1, 7, 3, 6, then 7, 0, 0, 0. Next number is 8, 1, 3, 6, 4. Next number 7, 5, 5, 2. And the last number written here is 1, 1, 1 and 8. All these numbers, you will see that in the units place, we have digits either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. And therefore, all these numbers are divisible by 2. So when we have to check whether a given number is divisible by 2, we just have to see in its units place. We have to see the digit in the units place. And if the digit in the units place has any of these digits, that is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, then that number becomes divisible by 2. Okay. So I have shown here highlighted with pink color, which shows that in units place we have these digits, either 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. Okay. Next is the test for 5. Now what does the test for divisibility of 5 says? That if a given number has 0 or 5 in its units place, then that number is divisible by 5. So here you can see few numbers: 5, 130, 445 and 715. If you look at the units place of all these numbers, either they are having 0 or 5. Okay, first number is a single number 5. Okay, so that becomes a units place 5. Second number units place is 0. Third number units place is 5. Fourth number units place is 5. Therefore, all these numbers are divisible by 5. And the third one is the test for the divisibility of 10, that in the units place 0 should be present. So all these numbers which are given here, 10, 700, 90, 9000, then it is 1,46,980. So here units place also 0 is there, and 440. So any big number or small number is given. We have to just check the units place of that number, and if that units place has 0, then that number is divisible by 10. Okay. So in this way we have studied the test for these 3 numbers in our earlier standard. Now we are going to study the test for divisibility for some few other numbers. Okay. So in this chapter on page number 43, we are going to study the divisibility test for 3. Now how we are going to see whether the number is present in the table of 3 or if the number is divisible by 3. For that they have given here a table. In this table they have given few numbers. Okay. Then in the second column, sum of the digits in the number. We have to take the sum of the digits in that number. So sum means addition. So we just have to add the digits. The first sum is done. So here in the first number 63, digits are 6 and 3. So we just have to add the digits. 6 plus 3 is 9. Third column, is the sum divisible by 3? So what is the sum? 9. Is this number 9 divisible by 3? Yes. So we put a tick. And the last column, is the given number divisible by 3? Then 63. Is 63 divisible by 3? So even if you don't know the tables, you can divide 63 by 3 and we can see if it is completely divisible. Yes, 63 is completely divisible by 3. So we put a tick mark. In this way, we have to complete this table. Okay. So next number, 8, 7 and 2. So if we add or take the sum of the digits 8 plus 7 plus 2, the answer is 17. Okay. Second column, is 17 divisible by 3? Is 17 present in the table of 3? No. So therefore a cross mark. And the third, is the given number divisible by 3? What is the given number? 872. As I told you that you all can do it in the rough work. For example, if we have to check for 872. So 872 we will divide by 3. And you have to check whether 872 is completely divisible by 3. How you will check whether it is completely divisible by 3? The remainder should be 0. Okay. Once you get the remainder 0, then we can say that it is completely divisible. I can show you for this number. That is 3. We will first take 8. So 3 2s are 6. Because 3 3s are 9. We cannot take 9. So 3 2s are 6. When we subtract, we get 2. Now we bring this 7 down. Okay. Once we bring 7 down, 27. 3 9s are 27. So 0 and 0. Now we will bring this 2 down. Now we cannot divide 2 with 3 because 2 is smaller than 3. And therefore we have to end our division here. And the remainder is 2. If the remainder is not 0, then it is not completely divisible. And therefore we have put a cross here. Clear? Third example, 9 and 1, 91. So we have to add 9 plus 1. That is 10. Is 10 divisible by 3? Is 10 present in the table of 3? No. So we have put a cross. Then is the given number 91 divisible by 3? So same method we will solve, and if we get the remainder 0, then it is completely divisible. If we don't get the remainder 0, then it is not. And after you check, you will find that it is not. Next number 552. So 5 plus 5 plus 2 is 12. Now is the sum divisible by 3? Yes, 12 is divisible by 3. So we have put a tick. Is the given number divisible by 3? Given number. Is the given number divisible? The given number is 552. If you want, we can check here only. 552. We will divide by 3. Now 3 ones are 3 because 3 twos are 6. So we cannot take 6. So 3 ones are 3. 2 remains. We bring 5 down. Okay. Now 3 eights are 24. Subtract, 1 remains, 0. We bring this 2 down. Now 3 fours are 12. So you will see here the remainder is 0. We can do a complete division with the remainder 0. So we can say 552 is completely divisible by 3, and therefore we have put a tick. In this way the others also. 9, 3, 3, 6. So we are going to take the sum of 9, 3, 3 and 6. You can see here. Answer is 21. Is 21 completely divisible by 3? Yes. 3 sevens are 21. Now is the given number completely divisible by 3? Yes. And how we'll come to know? You can do this, carry out this division. So 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3, 3 1s are 3 and 3 2s are 6. So complete division we can do with this number, and therefore yes. The last is 4 5 2 7. So 4 plus 5 plus 2 plus 7 is 18. Is 18 divisible by 3? Yes, 18 is present in the table of 3. And the last column Is the given number divisible by 3? What is the given number? 4527. Is this number divisible by 3? Again, carry out the division in the rough work, and if the remainder comes 0, then yes. And yes, 4527 is completely divisible by 3. Now what we can conclude from this particular table? We can conclude that the divisibility test for 3 is nothing but if the sum of the digits in a number is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. So, if a given number, we have to check whether the number is present in the table of 3 or whether the number is divisible by 3, then the rule is we just have to add, or we just have to take the sum of the digits in that number. Okay, and whatever is the answer, if that number is divisible by 3, then the given number is also divisible by 3. Okay, we will verify with some more examples here. Now, first 992. So what is the rule? We have to add the digits, or we have to take the sum of the digits. So it is 9 plus 9 plus 2. The answer is 20. Is 20 divisible by 3? No. 20 is not divisible by 3. That is, 20 is not present in the table of 3. Then the given number is also not divisible by 3. Okay. Next is 1461. We are going to add the digits. 1 plus 4 plus 6 plus 1. Answer is 12. Is 12 divisible by 3? Is the answer, the sum, divisible by 3? Yes, 12 is present in the table of 3. Therefore, it is divisible by 3. 3 fours are 12. Therefore, the given number 1467 is also divisible by 3. Third one, 3131. 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1. Answer is 8. Is 8 divisible by 3? No. 8 is not divisible by 3. 8 is not present in the table of 3. Therefore, the given number is also not divisible by 3. Okay. Last. 61611. 6 plus 1 plus 6 plus 1 plus 1. Answer is 15. Is the answer or the sum of the digits divisible by 3? Yes. 15 is divisible by 3. 3 5s are 15. Therefore, the given number is what? 61,611. The given number is divisible by 3. I have just shown it with a cross and a correct sign. Okay, but if you have to write, you all can write in full statement. 992 is not divisible by 3. So when you are solving, when you are asked to do any sum, then you will calculate in this way and the answer will be, therefore 992 is not divisible by 3. Or in the second case, therefore 1461 is divisible by 3. Okay, in this way you will add the statement, and the rest other two also you will write a statement that it is not a divisible by 3 or it is divisible by 3. After the divisibility test of 3, we will check how to test the divisibility of 4. Okay, so now here their first column they have given some numbers. Second column they have said divide the number by 4. Is it completely divisible? So you have to carry out the division in the rough and you have to say whether it is divisible. The number formed by the digit in the tens and the units place. Now this is the given number. What is the number which is formed by the tens place and units place? For example, the first sum I am showing you, 992. The units place and the tens place, we are getting a number 92. Okay, that is written. So we have to write the number which is formed in the units place and the tens place digit. Last is this number divisible by 4? So is the number which is formed by the digits in the units place and the tens place, is the number divisible by 4? Yes or no we have to write. Okay, so we'll see here. Now 992. Whether it is divisible, whether it is not divisible, as I told you, you will take a rough page and you will carry out the division. For example, I can show you this. 4 2s are 8. Remainder is 1. We bring 9 down. We have to take 4 4s are 16. Because 4 5s are 20, we cannot take. So here 3 0. Now we bring 2 down. And 4 8s are 32. So in this way, we have got a remainder 0. So in any division, if we get remainder as 0, then we can say that the number is completely divisible by the divisor. So here, since we have got the remainder 0, we can say yes, 992 is completely divisible by 4. Okay, so that's the reason they have put a tick. Divide the number by 4. Is it completely divisible? Yes, just now we did. The number formed by the digit in the tens and units. So look at the digit in the tens place and units place and write that number, 92. Is 92 divisible by 4? Now we have to check again in the rough. Okay, so 4 divided by, so 92 divided by 4. 4 2s are 8. 2 is brought down. 4 3s are 12. So remainder is 0 again. So we can say yes, 92 is completely divisible by 4. Okay, correct. So you have to use your rough side or rough page to see the division, whether they are divisible. Second one, 7314. Divide the number by 4 and see whether it is divisible. So after dividing, we can get that it is not completely divisible. So this also I will try to show you all. 7314. We divide with 4 and we will check. Now 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. We cannot take 8 because 8 is greater than 7. So we'll take 4 1s are 4. Subtract. Answer is 3. Now we bring 3 down. Okay, again here we have to take 4 8s are 32. Okay, so 4 8s are 32. Again here 1 0. Now we have to bring 1 down. Now 4 2s are 8 because 4 3s are 12. We cannot take that. Okay, when we subtract 8 from 11, we get 3. Okay, you can do this. You know this method that 1 becomes this becomes 0, and we calculate. Now we have to bring 4 down. Now 4 8s are 32 because 4 9s are 36. Subtract, and now we have completed the division and still the remainder is 2. Therefore, we can say that 7314 is not completely divisible by 4 because remainder is there, 2. If the remainder is 0, then only we can say that they are completely divisible. So here we will say no. We have to divide and it is not completely divisible. Now what is the number formed with the tens place and units place digit? 14. Is 14 divisible by 4? Is 14 present in the table of 4? No. Because 4 3s are 12 and 4 4s are 16. So we put a cross. Next number. 6448. Okay. Here also. Divide and see. Yes. If we divide, we get that 4. We can divide this 6448 can be completely divided by 4. So we put a correct sign. What is the number which is formed by the digits in the tens place and in 48? We write here. Is 48 present in the table of 4? Is 48 divisible by 4? Yes. 4 ones are 4 and 4 twos are 8. So we put a correct sign. Next is 8116. If we divide, we can divide it completely. So therefore, yes. And what is the number formed by the digits in the tens place and units place? 16. Is 16 present in the table of 4? Yes, 4 fours are 16. Therefore, we put a correct sign. Now 7773. If you divide this in the rough, you will find that we get a remainder and therefore it is not completely divisible by 4. What is the number formed? Units place and tens place? 73. Is 73 divisible by 4? No. We cannot divide 73 by 4. We not get the remainder 0. Therefore, we put a cross. Last one is 3024. Yes, if we divide 3024 with 4, we can divide it completely. That is, we will get remainder 0. And you have to check this by doing it in the rough. Now, what is the number formed by the digits in the tens place and units place? 24. Is 24 divisible by 4? Yes. So, we put a correct sign. Now, what do we conclude from all this? We conclude that if we have to find whether the number is divisible by 4, then the test given is if the number formed by the digits in the tens and the units place of the number is divided by 4, then the number is divisible by 4. What do you understand? That is, if in a given number, you have to check the digits in the tens place and units place. Okay, and what number is formed in the tens place and units place? You will see that the number is divisible by 4, then the given number is divisible by 4. Okay, because here you will see we checked by dividing and we checked by this method. We checked by dividing and we checked by the method of units place and tens place digit. And we can see the answer is same. Okay, now we'll go through few examples. Now here, for example, 716. Okay, now in 716, what is the number formed with the digits in the tens place and units place? 1 and 6, 16. Is 16 present in the table of 4? Yes. Therefore, the given number is present in the table of 4. That is, the given number is divisible by 4. Second, digits in the 88. So, only thing we have to do, if we have to check whether the given number is divisible by 4, we have to just see what are the digits in the units place and tens place. Okay, and we have to write that number. After we write that number, we have to think whether the number which is formed is divisible by 4. Yes, it is divisible by 4. So, if this number is divisible by 4, then the given number 988 is also divisible by 4. Okay. Next number 2134. What is the number formed with the digits in the tens place and units place? It is 34. So, is 34 divisible by 4? So, you can check the table or you can do it in the rough and you can check. So, yes, 34 is not present in the table of 4. Therefore, the given number is also not divisible by 4. And the last one, 5246. So, we will take the number which is formed by the tens place and units place digit, 46. 46, we have to check whether it is divided by 4 completely. You can do it in the rough work and we get that no, 46 we cannot divide completely by 4. Therefore, the given number is also not divisible by 4. So, in this way, by using the divisibility test, we are going to check and then we are going to write in the form of statement, which I have not written here, but you all will write. Now, for this we checked, yes, it is divisible. So, we will write, therefore, 716 is divisible by 4. Second one also, yes, it is divisible. So, 988 is divisible by 4. Third one, 2134 is not divisible by 4. In this way, we are going to write. Okay. And now the third number, that is we are going to check the divisibility test for 9. So for that also they have given a column here, where first here is in the table, the first column is of numbers. Then second is divide the number by 9. Is it completely divisible? Now how we will get this? We have to do it in the rough page. Then sum of the digit in the number. How we did for 3, divisibility test for 3. We added the digits. We took the sum of the digits, same way. And last, is the sum divisible by 9? Yes or no? Okay. So just we'll start. First one is done for us. I'll go to the second one, also is done for us. So we'll go to the third one. 5004. Now whether 5004 is divisible by 9, this is a big number. So we don't know. So we will take a rough page and you will check whether it is divisible by 9. Okay. And after dividing 5004 by 9, we get the remainder as 0. Therefore, we will say yes, it is completely divisible. Now we are going to add the digits. We are going to take the sum of the digits. Okay, so you can show it here. 5 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4 is equal to 9. Okay, now is 9 divisible by 9? Yes, 9 is divisible by 9. 9 ones are 9. So we have put a correct sign. Next is 13389. Now 13389, whether it is divisible by 9, completely divisible, means whether the remainder is 0. So again in the rough page, on the rough side, we can divide and we can see. So after dividing, we get that the remainder is not 0. Therefore, it is not completely divisible. Then we are going to add the digits. As I told you how this 24 number, we got 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 8 plus 9. Since there is no enough place here, I have written the answer directly. But you can show 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 8 plus 9 is equal to 24. Okay. Now, is this 24 divisible by 9? No. 24 is not present in the table of 9. So, here cancel or cross. Second last, 7578. Again divide it in the rough, and when we divide 7578 with 9 by 9, we get the remainder 0, and therefore we say that yes, it is divisible. Then we add the digits 7 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Okay, and we get the answer 27. Is 27 divisible by 9? Yes. 9 3s are 27. Therefore a tick mark. 69993. Again we will check it in the rough. We will divide by 9. Okay. And when we divide by 9, we get the remainder as 0. Therefore yes, it is divisible. Now if we add all the digits, 6 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 3, the answer is 36. Okay, you can show the addition of the digits and then you can write equal to 36. Is 36 divisible by 9? Yes, 9 4s are 36. So, correct sign. Now, what do we conclude from all this? We conclude, now you can see here, we checked by actually performing the division and we checked by the method of taking the sum of the digits. And both the answers are same. Correct, correct, and wrong, and wrong. Therefore, we can conclude that if we add the digits, if we take the sum of the digits of the given number, and the sum if is present in the table of 9, then the given number is present in the table of 9, or the given number is divisible by 9. So, they have given the statement on 45 page. The divisibility test for 9, that is, if the sum of the digits of a number is completely divisible by 9, then the number is divisible by 9. That's what we have performed just now. Okay, and to just counter check with some examples here. 417213, such a big number. But still we can find whether it is divisible by 9. And how? Just take the sum of the digits. 4 plus 1 plus 7 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3. The answer is 18. Now, is 18 divisible by 9? Yes, 9 twos are 18. So if 18 is divisible by 9, then the given number is also divisible by 9. So it is very simple. It is similar like the divisibility test for 3. Okay, in 3 also we are taking the sum of the digits and whatever is the answer. If it is divisible by 3, then the given number is divisible by 3. Same way in 9. In 9 also, whatever is the number, whichever is the number, we just have to add the digits. And the answer by adding the digits, if that answer is divisible by 9, then the given number is divisible by 9. And therefore, in the second one, we get the sum as 24. And we know that 24 is not divisible by 9. 24 is not present in the table of 9. Therefore, the given number is also not divisible by 9. And therefore, I have just shown with a cross. And the last one, 1116. So if we take the sum of the digits, that is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 6, answer is 9. And is 9 divisible by 9? Yes, 9 ones are 9. Therefore, the given number 1116 also divisible by 9. Okay, and I have not written the statement, but I have told you, you all have to write. Therefore, 417213 is divisible. You will just not put a correct sign or a wrong or a cross, but you need to write the statement. After you show this, how do you prove it? We need to make a statement. Therefore, so and so is divisible, so and so is not divisible. Okay, children. Now, we have finished the test for these three numbers, that is 3, 4 and 9, which is on page number 43, 44 and 45 of your textbook. So what you have to do is, you are going to, on page number 43 of the textbook, you will solve this in the textbook, as well as you will make this table in your notebook, complete the table, and below that you will write the statement of divisibility test for 3, and this statement you will write. After this, you will turn the page to page number 44. Same, you will make this table in the notebook. You will complete the table, and below that you will write the statement for the divisibility test for 4. And the last, which is on page number 44 itself, at the bottom, you will make the table, you will fill the table as I have shown, and below that you will write a statement which is on page number 45, which shows the divisibility test for 9. In this way, you are going to complete this in the textbook as well as in the notebook. Students, you need to write everything that is told during the video in your notebook. Thank you and have a nice day.